With the coming of the 2020-2021 rainy season, some stakeholders have shown concern pertaining the distribution of farming inputs to farmers countrywide. UPND Chairperson for Rural Reconstruction and Development, Moono Mapani, says there is need for the Ministry of Agriculture to relook at the Farmers Input Support Program, FISP, which has since shown a number of hiccups. Mr. Mapani says the distribution of inputs to farmers is unfairly done, as some parts of the country are receiving more than others, despite all provinces having farmers who have paid the required receiving fee of the inputs.
Today, I want to advise the Minister of Agriculture that the FISP program is a letdown. A lot of Zambians are complaining because the receiving of the inputs across the country was not done evenly. I wonder where the Lusaka District Commissioner gets the guts to miselect the people of Zambia. It's on record that not all citizens, first of all, received the inputs. Despite paying for FISP, some have not received the inputs. Actually, the majority have not. Secondly, the manner in which these inputs were delivered to the farmers. We talked about it before. We indicated that in some provinces, people are getting 8 bags of fertilizer, while in some other provinces, people are only getting 3. We have asked the minister to address the nation why this thing has happened in the manner it happened. And now that the minister has been muted for the past 3 weeks from the time we demanded for his attention, to me now it's clear that the Patriotic Front deliberately have decided to divide this country. And they have decided that only where they think they have support or people voted for them will deliver the 8 bags per farmer. And where they believe that people never voted for them, they'll give them 3 bags. Now the question is, was there any difference when people were paying money towards FISP? If the answer is not, and all people across the country pay the same amount, we want the minister to sell above board.
He explains that failure to manage the FISP exercise is just one of the many challenges that the Patriotic Front Party has presented to the people of Zambia, as others include failure to effectively issue out national registration cards and voters' cards.
And I want to advise the Patriotic Front that in other countries and of democracy, they would have not continued to waste their time to go around this country. Because there's nothing that they haven't done in 10 years that they think they can do in the next 5 years. It's very clear that our colleagues have actually lost the election. More especially after the bulletin. We have seen them scampering in all constituencies. But the question is, what are you expecting Zambians to do apart from chucking you out of power in 2021? You are the people who scrapped the meal allowance at the universities, making a lot of students stranded. You are the people who are managing the resources of this country. You have failed to supply medicines in the hospitals. Citizens actually are losing their lives before time. And what is it that you want to provide after 2021 elections? The answer is clear. Allow the citizens to actually register and vote willfully, freely, and deliver their interests. There's no one who can vote for Patriotic Front. This is the truth. You have destroyed the agriculture sector, you have destroyed the education sector, or on the health part, there's nothing to point at. The roads that you have been claiming, they're being washed away. What is it that you still want to do after 2021 elections?
Mr. Mapani was speaking to Movie TV News in an interview in Lusaka. Reporting for Movie TV, Namangolwa Mundia.